The origin of the Atlantis story, Plato's hidden message. The first ever mention of Atlantis isn't from ancient maps or lost scrolls. It's from the writings of Plato, over 2,300 years ago. In two of his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, Plato describes a massive, powerful island civilization that existed 9,000 years before his time, located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. Atlantis, according to Plato, was an advanced society with incredible architecture, technology, and a powerful navy. But it became corrupt and greedy. As punishment, the gods sent cataclysmic floods and earthquakes, sinking the entire island in a single day and night. But here's the twist: Plato claims the story was passed down from Egyptian priests. So was it a political allegory warning Athens about arrogance? Or was Plato actually revealing the last memory of a real, ancient civilization wiped out by a global catastrophe? Was Atlantis a real place, or a lost memory of a global disaster? Many believe Atlantis was just a myth. But others argue it might be a distorted memory of a real event, one that nearly erased human civilization. Let's rewind to the end of the last ice age, around 12,000 years ago. Sea levels were 400 feet lower, massive glaciers covered continents, and humans lived in scattered, early civilizations. Then suddenly, something happened. The climate shifted. Glaciers melted rapidly. Ocean levels rose. Scientists call this event the Younger Dryas Impact Hypothesis, suggesting a massive comet or asteroid may have struck the Earth, triggering floods, fires and extinction-level chaos. Sound familiar? Plato's timeline for Atlantis, 9,000 years before his time, strangely matches this catastrophic period. Could the sinking of Atlantis be a legendary retelling of a real prehistoric flood, passed down through ancient oral traditions? Was Atlantis real? Or was it humanity's first attempt to make sense of a world-ending disaster? The possible locations of Atlantis, clues around the world if Atlantis really existed. Where was it? Over the centuries, explorers and scientists have searched across the globe. And shockingly, multiple locations seem to match parts of Plato's description. Let's look at a few major candidates. 1. Santorini, ancient Thera, Greece. Once home to the powerful Minoan civilization, this island was devastated by a massive volcanic eruption around 1600 BCE. 1. Entire cities vanished beneath ash and sea. 1. Advanced culture. 1. Sudden destruction. 1. It fits. 2. The reshot structure, Mauritania, also known as the Eye of the Sahara. This massive circular formation in the African desert eerily resembles Plato's description of Atlantis, concentric rings of land and water. 2. But it's far from the ocean today. Was it once coastal? 3. Bimini Road, Bahamas. Underwater stone structures discovered near the Bahamas led some to believe Atlantis was part of the Caribbean. 3. Even Edgar Cayce, the sleeping prophet, claimed Atlantis would rise again near Bimini. 4. Antarctica. A wild theory suggests that shifting tectonic plates moved a once temperate Atlantis to the icy south. 4. Sound crazy? 4. Even Einstein once speculated about pole shifts and ancient maps. Each location has passionate supporters, but none offer definitive proof. Still, why do so many ancient ruins lie exactly where sea levels rose after the last ice age? Did Atlantis have technology far beyond its time? Plato didn't just describe Atlantis as rich and powerful. He spoke of a civilization with astonishing technology and architecture. He described temples covered in orichalcum, a mysterious metal said to glow like fire. The city itself had concentric rings of land and water, connected by massive canals, with advanced irrigation systems and harbors designed for global trade. Hold up, that's thousands of years before the wheel was even invented in known history. How could a prehistoric civilization have such urban planning, metallurgy, and engineering? And here's where it gets wild. Ruins across the world show megalithic construction with laser-precise stonework, massive stones moved with unknown methods, and astronomical alignments far beyond what ancient people should have known. 1. At Pumapunku in Bolivia, stones are cut with perfect angles, like machine tools were used. 2. At Baalbek, a single stone slab weighs over 1,000 tons, we still don't know how they moved it. 3. The Antikythera mechanism, an ancient Greek computer, tracks planetary motion with precision gears. Could Atlantis have been a global civilization, or the remnant of one that passed on its knowledge to others? Or is this all just coincidence? Global flood myths, were they all talking about Atlantis? Here's where things get seriously spooky. Nearly every ancient culture, from the Americas to Mesopotamia, tells a story of a massive flood that destroyed an advanced civilization. 1. In the Bible, we have Noah's Ark, a chosen man warned of a coming flood that would wipe out humanity. 2. In Sumerian texts, the Epic of Gilgamesh describes a flood so great, even the gods feared it. 3. In India's Mahabharata, Manu is warned by a fish about a flood that would drown the earth. 4. In Mesoamerican mythology, the Aztecs speak of multiple suns or ages, each one ending in destruction by fire or flood. 5. Even in China, legends speak of the Great Wu taming the floods to save early civilization. Different continents. Different cultures. But the same story, a great flood, the fall of a powerful civilization, and survivors who restart humanity. Could these be scattered memories of the same event, perhaps the destruction of Atlantis? Modern science tells us that sea levels rose dramatically after the last ice age, flooding entire coastlines. So maybe these aren't just myths. Maybe they're echoes of a real prehistoric disaster, passed down for thousands of years. So, was Atlantis just a myth? Or a forgotten chapter of human history? Maybe the real truth is buried beneath the ocean, lost to time. But one thing is clear, ancient stories, global myths, and modern science all point to something far bigger than we ever imagined. And until we uncover it, Atlantis will remain the greatest mystery never solved. If this blew your mind even a little, like the video, subscribe for more mysteries of history and science, and drop a comment. Do you think Atlantis really existed? Or was it just a warning from the past? Let's decode the truth together.